It's exhibition basketball here on ESPN. The East All-Stars come in with some great offensive talent. They have some real weapons on offense, and they know how to use them. They will be squaring off versus the West All-Stars, who come in with a squad that is loaded with offensive talent. They make you guard every player on the floor at all times. To see how it all turns out, let's send it to Bob Steele and Rod West out in Atlanta. Hello, and get ready for some basketball here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. I'm Bob Steele, and I'm here with my partner, Rod West. Let's take a quick look at the starters. Any thoughts, Rod?
Antoine Walker is a 20-point-plus scorer a game, Bob, so the defense better not forget to keep an eye on it.
Rod, thanks. It's time for the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions for the Western All-Stars. At forward, Chris Webber. Also at forward, Kevin Garnett. At guard, Kobe Briant. Also at guard, Steve Francis. At center, Tim Duncan. And now it's time to do some starting right up for your Eastern All-Stars. At center, from Georgetown, 7'2". Number 55, Nintendo GameCube. At forward, from Kentucky, 6'9". Number 8, Antoine Walker. At the other forward position, from North Carolina, 6'6". Number 23. Michael Jordan. At guard, from Georgetown, 6'1". Number 3, Alex Anderson. At the other guard position, from California, 6'4". Number 5. Jason Kidd.
The Eastern
All-Stars take the tip-off to start the game. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
A defensive rebound by Weber. Nice rebound by the 10-year man out of Michigan. Francis passes. Duncan takes a turnaround J. Puts too much on it.
Duncan should think twice before he takes that shot. And if he still wants to shoot it, he should think a third time and a fourth time. That's not his game.
Passes. Jordan launches from beyond the arc. Brings the first bucket of the game. Weber inbounds the ball.
I got him.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it. They push it inside. Tim Duncan gets airborne. Dunks it down with one hand.
Duncan didn't throw down the fanciest dunk right there, but it all counts the same.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Ken takes the pass. Tries to spin move. Gets stopped by Bryant. 7 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Swished through by Anderson.
I thought the D would have shut that one down in a hurry, but never underestimate this guy. He gets the job done.
Passes.
Watch the pick.
Francis elevates. Doesn't get the finger roll. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it. Takes off.
Watches the lay-in.
Patience.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes. Tries to spin move. Gets cut off by Iverson. Bryant gets aggressive. Grabs the rim on the way down after the slam.
Bryant is poetry in motion.
Yep, the first killer crossover, and then the dunk with authority.
I think we might have just seen the ESPN Player of the Week there.
Mutombo with the inbound.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have the rock. They're shooting 40% from the floor. Kidd passes. Jordan fires from 14. Can't take the lead. Tipped in by Mutombo.
The Western All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 4 from the floor. Pass to the paint. Stolen.
The Eastern All-Stars
Bring it up. They're shooting 50% from the arc.
Now, when you're down low like that, it's way too easy to get the ball stolen. Don't put it on the floor. Too many people, too crowded, too many hands, too easy to get it taken away.
The J was missed by Iverson. Grabbed by Francis. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Iverson has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Count that last jumper by Duncan.
Ball.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc. Passes it.
Help down low. Pick him up.
Rises up. Francis passes it.
Line it up.
They're inside. It's stolen. Kidd has the ball.
Things got a little jammed up under the net right there, Bobby. A golden opportunity for the defense to get in there and get the steal. That's how you play defense.
Gets stopped by Garnett. Kidd with the offensive foul. That's his first foul of the game. Garnett throws it in.
The Western All-Stars
Have the ball in a small deficit. 7-6. Passes. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. Yanks it down inside.
Francis had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
48 seconds here in the first quarter. A difficult shot and missed by Walker.
The Western All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Francis dishes it off.
Ball. Tuesday. Get up. Switch.
Francis skies. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He can't get the first. Jordan will come off the floor. Mutombo inbounds the ball.
The Eastern All-Stars
Work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it. Puts it up. Bounces this one way up there, then through.
Walker acts like he's going to drive it after making the drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet check.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Get him.
The Western All-Stars
Have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. High rises. Gets the lay-in.
Steve Francis.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have the rock. They're shooting 50% from the arc. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 9-9.
The Eastern All-Stars
Played it even after one period, Rod. Anything jump out at you?
field goal percentage, Bob. Their coach has to be happy with the tie at this point. They've been getting sorely outshot, but they've kept it even. They need to play some tougher D and close the shooting gap.
Weber with the inbound.
Ball.
Francis passes the ball.
Pick him up.
Francis now has it. 7 seconds to shoot.
Get up.
Barnett goes with the fadeaway. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Now you're going to see that shot go in most of the time. Big break for the defense.
Passes. Mutombo puts it up inside. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
But Mutombo didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
Get him.
The Western All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Passes it.
Look baseline.
Bryant goes up. Doesn't get the finger roll.
You cannot beat that kind of hands-on, in-your-face coverage, and it's so constant, too. That's a good example of how you play defense.
Kidd makes the pass. Antoine Walker takes the wide-open shot. Can't drop down his shot. Passes.
The Western All-Stars
Have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bryant with the ball.
Pick him up.
Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move. Mutombo throws it in.
The Eastern All-Stars
Bring it up. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc. Passes it.
Help down low.
McGrady unloads from 10 feet out. Tickles the twine.
He has amazing touch from there, Bob. Shooting like that is almost a lost art.
Well, quality outside shooting is more important with the rule changes allowing zone defense. It's a bonus to have a guy who can keep the defense honest and open up things down low. Definitely on the way down there. That's goaltending. Count the bucket. Jordan looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Substitution for the All-Stars.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have the ball. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Inside. Fades away inside. Drops it in.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
Jumps up. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
Way too much contact there. No question why the ref blew the whistle.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Mutombo inbounds the ball.
The Eastern All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're shooting 46% from the floor. Iverson launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall.
Iverson was too wide open, if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Francis is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
Can't have that kind of contact going up for the shot. That will get the foul every single time.
He gives them the lead. He gets the ball.
The Eastern All-Stars
Work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Pass back. Gets cut off by Francis. Duncan is going to be hit with the blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. And he ties it up. Weber with the inbound. Just over 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Francis passes. Takes the shot from the elbow. Gets the front rim.
He has got to stick that open jumper. No one is happy with that shot. Not him, and definitely not his coach.
Lob to the paint. They work it in. Puts it up. Gets it to fall. He's money from there.
The Western All-Stars
With the score of this trip down, can tie it up. Passes. Picked off.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Kick coming. Turn 4-5.
Passes it. Jordan leaves the ground. Dumps it down with both hands.
Iverson made a great decision. He saw someone had a better shot than he did, and he gave it up. Now that's a team player.
Team play is contagious, Rod. Let's keep our eyes out tonight for some more great passes. Duncan throws it in.
The Western All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're shooting 54% from the floor. Duncan has it. Duncan shoots from just inside the line. Gets back iron and out.
The D has been struggling to contain him, but they catch a break on that play.
49 seconds here in the second quarter. Iverson passes it.
Work the clear out.
Goes with the crossover.
Switch.
7 on the shot clock. Puts up the shot.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that. They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob. The Western All-Stars
Have it. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes.
Circle one.
7 seconds to shoot. Francis fires. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 9 in the game.
Now, that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him. The Eastern All-Stars
Have it, and they're on an 8-2 run. Kidd launches from beyond the arc. Can't get the buzzer beater. We've reached halftime with the score 23-19. Let's throw it to Clark in the studio for a quick halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The East All-Stars have taken more shots than their opponents, but they haven't been as selective. Their lower field goal percentage has them battling in a close game. Dikembe Mutombo, in the first half, has a total of 4 points and 6 rebounds. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Weber inbounds the ball.
We got him. Get him.
Francis dishes it off.
Kick coming. Power get.
The steal.
Those cross-court passes are risky, Bob. Now, sometimes you can hit an open man, but more often than not, you'll get it intercepted just like that.
Kidd has the ball. The tray was missed by Kidd. Duncan corrals the defensive board. Francis brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Did I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod.
Watch the bump right here, Bob. One thing to remember, this is a physical game.
Physical is right. Real impressive that he got that shot off and laid it in.
Ball.
Kidd heads up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes it.
Going inside. Need help.
There's the steal. Nabbed by Francis. Francis brings it up. He's shooting 50% from the floor.
Pick him up.
Pass to the paint. Leaps up. Dunks it.
Weber wasn't going to go up soft. You have to make sure the ball is going down when you're in that close.
Kidd has the ball. He's 0 out of his last 2 from the arc. Kidd passes the ball.
Don't get picked. Watch baseline. Switch.
Jordan springs up.
Double.
Goes fast in the lane. Weber with the inbound. Francis is at the controls. He's 2 of 4 from the floor. Passes.
Double. You see.
Shoots from the paint. Can't tie it up.
Garnett can't believe he blew that one, and neither can I. No excuse at the finish when you're that close. The Eastern All-Stars
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that.
Pick him up.
7 on the shot clock. Uses the crossover. Gets hacked. Jordan is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line.
easy call right there. He was mugged.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
Ball.
The Western All-Stars
Bring it up. They're shooting 60% from the floor. Francis makes the pass. Spins to the hoop. Mutombo is going to be hit with a blocking call.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
He gets the first of two. He gets them both. Walker throws it in.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have the ball. They're shooting 20% from the arc. Iverson now has it.
Watch the clear out.
Goes with a crossover. I like aggressive deep, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time. He gets the first of two. He gets them both.
The Western All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Lob. The alley-oop was thrown in by Duncan.
The Eastern All-Stars
Work it up court. They're 1 out of their last 5 from the arc. Passes it. Iverson takes the shot from about 6. Now he's in double figures. That's the kind of shot where this guy really shines. He delivered that one with textbook precision. That's how you play this game. Francis works it up court. He's 2 out of his last 5 from the floor. Goes with the crossover. Gets airborne. Gets the lay-in.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move. Mutombo inbounds the ball. Kidd has the rock. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Kidd passes. For the left block, puts too much on it.
Iverson stayed put while the defender made the move to one side. Seemed like the ideal situation, but he couldn't get the basket.
Pass caught by Bryant. Goes with the fadeaway. Doesn't get it all the way there.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points, Bob.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge break there. Kidd heads up court. He's 0 out of his last 2 from the arc. 10-footer was off the mark by Walker.
The Western All-Stars
Have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Tim Duncan leaps up. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 10 total. 54 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Lobbed it. Releases. Gets nothing but net.
He has such a sweet stroke, Bob. I love watching this guy shoot.
That's a lot of work spent in the gym. Some guys will shoot about 1,000 jumpers a day. Francis has it. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Francis passes it. Rises up. Goes glass on the lay-in.
Bob, this was good defense, but an even better balancing act by the shooter.
Easy to see the contact, Rod, but look at the body control to get this off.
Highlight film material, my man. Big-time shot. The Eastern All-Stars
Have the rock. They're shooting 48% from the floor. Bounce pass. Jordan pops it up from 9. Can't drop down his shot.
Jordan had more positives going for him than negatives on that shot, but he comes away with nil.
Caught by Bryant. Springs up. Down it goes. Nice finger roll. We're at the end of 3 with the score 35-33.
The Eastern All-Stars
Couldn't hang on to their lead at the half. Any stat you see as being a major factor right now, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. They're doing a nice job out-shooting the opposition from the perimeter, but it's not enough at the moment.
Walker with the inbound. Passes. Takes the wide open shot. Can't get it to fall.
You got to put the cap on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
They tie this one up on the bucket by Mutombo. Francis brings it up. He's 2 of 5 from the floor. Bryant shoots, gets the front rim.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Now in the paint. Iverson from inside gets the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line for one more.
Excellent concentration here. Takes the jumper, gets hit, and still manages to drop in the bucket. Great play.
Got to be strong to make a play like that.
Hey, defensively, you never want to foul the jump shooter. Challenge it aggressively, but don't bail him out and hurt your own team by giving up the bucket and the foul.
He's at the charity stripe, and his team is only up by a hair. If he misses here, Bob, we could very well see the lead change hands soon. He completes the three-point play.
The Western All-Stars
have it. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bryant with the ball. Uses a crossover. Puts it up. Even with the foul, he got that one to drop. Incredible body control. He completes the three-point play. Walker throws it in.
The Eastern All-Stars
bring it up. They're 1 out of their last 5 from the arc. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. The finger roll lay-in was blocked by Kidd. Grabbed by Francis.
Kidd must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
The tray was missed by Francis. Mutombo dishes it off.
Francis comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Definitely on the way down there. That's goaltending. Count the bucket. Francis has the ball. He's 2 out of his last 6 from the floor. Passes. Uses the crossover. Jab steps. Bryant takes the turnaround J. Doesn't tie it up.
Kobe Briant has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
It's knocked away.
The Western All-Stars
touched it last, right before it went out of bounds. Jordan inbounds the ball. Kidd elevates. Gets the lay-in. Kidd. Francis is at the controls. He's shooting 33% from the floor. Francis passes the ball. They push it inside. Gets airborne. Knocks it in, and he's got a dozen.
Beautiful slam. He drops it in the bucket with an exclamation point.
Kidd works it up court. He has 4 points from the paint. Passes it. Down low. From the left block. Puts too much on it. Uses the leader inside. Brings it on his second attempt. That was all possible due to the offensive rebounding. Francis has the rock. He's 2 of 6 from the floor. Bryant with the rock. Bryant picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He has a total of 11.
Man, he can make that shot in his sleep. I love watching this guy shoot.
Kidd heads up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes. Iverson shoots from 12. Can't answer back.
Iverson was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession. The Western All-Stars
can tie it up with a basket this trip down. Nabbed by Garnett. Weber skies. Watches the lay-in.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
It's instinct and desire, Rod. He just wants the ball more than anyone else.
The Western All-Stars
are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Garnett rises up. Gets the lay-in. That basket has really helped their turnaround from the first half.
Look at these numbers, Bobby. Big-time reversal that is responsible for their lead here. The Eastern All-Stars
have a chance to take the lead here late in the 4th. Bounce pass. Shoots. Iverson is credited the assist. He's got 5. Weber with the inbound. 59 seconds here in the game. Bryant makes the pass. Skies! Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
The Eastern All-Stars work it up court. They're shooting 20% from the arc. The Eastern All-Stars.
They'll take a timeout here.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock. Passes it.
7 on the shot clock. Takes off. Weber is going to be hit with a blocking call.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
He gives them the lead. He's off on the second. Weber
passes. The Western All-Stars have the rock. They're shooting 61% from the floor. The Western All-Stars
will take a timeout here. Barnett throws it in. Bryant with an ill-advised step on the line, and he's whistled out of bounds.
The Eastern All-Stars
take their last timeout. Go. Tee it up.
Passes.
Pick him up. Watch the screen.
Takes off.
It's blocked.
Don't take it if you don't
passes
have
it.
Francis
Brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 6 from the floor.
Bryant buries his 13th point of the game.
The Eastern All-Stars head into the front court. They're 1 out of their last 5 from the arc. Inside pass.
Takes a quick shot. Gets the game winner to fall. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score?
49-48. And that will finish it up for us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The East All-Stars come away with a 1-point squeaker over the West Coast All-Stars. They look to be in good form as they prepare for the regular season. The East All-Stars kept firing away tonight and were not to be denied, even though they shot a lower field goal percentage. Some nights a team just has to keep shooting and working hard out there for the victory. Dikembe Mutombo ended up with a total of 6 points and 10 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. Terrific performance. Well, that will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to ESPN during the regular season for all the game's highlights and insights. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.